The dark, inky sky with blurry cloud floating nowhere. Seagulls was moving among a small pirate ship in the great ocean. The ship has no god, didn't know where to find the next treasures. On this ship, there was this girl, and didn't she know her life was about to turn upside down?
As the night fell, the sky became even darker, embracing with darkness. There were no signs of civilization, just water all around. Hope seemed to be dead end with no hopes, no map, and no directions. That night in Holly's cabin, she was doing something unacceptable. The girl was selling her father's treasure online through her laptop. She had sold almost 70% of her father's possessions on Amazon.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Suddenly, Dudley was right behind her back with his hands on her shoulders. With a calm voice, he spoke. "What do you think you're doing, daughter?" There was a heavy silence. No one had spoken a word since the captain asked. Harley was caged and ready to be executed in the next morning. The sun arrived, lighting up the whole sky and ocean. The sea was very clear and pure. Sea creatures could be seen from the ship looking down. Opposite with the beautiful morning, it was someone's death on that day. Before Harley was about to walk the plank, Dudley sent his last words to his daughter.
You are an insult to our family. Since you are my only daughter, I don't want to see you suffer. You will be given a wooden boat, and I wish you all the best.
Harley leaped up the plank without even listening. As she fell, she screamed, "Oh!" Hope disappeared into the mist, leaving a little girl behind. Harley was hopeless like the ship, no directions. She was wandering nowhere, crying miserably. She had no idea where to start and where to head.
The boat floated quietly through the great ocean. No village nearby, no sign of life, no nothing. Alice was lying on the boat, face to face, with the sky singing to herself. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things go right.
Noticing the day hurrying by, when you were a heartbreaking sound interrupted her.
The young girl sat up and looked around. The water surface was vibrating. From far away, a fin appeared from the water and slowly approached the boat. For a second, she thought it was a dolphin.
Then she recognized the fin was deep blue and dolphin's fins is usually lighter.
She already knew what was coming towards her. It was a massive shark, no kidding. The brave pirate girl prepares herself by holding up a paddle.
The shark's speed was increasing every second, made Holly's heart jumping up and down. She was nerve-wracking. Her whole body froze. The fin dived into the water, ready for a jump.
A white shark rose from the water and jumped at the squishy boat. It was already in half. Her life was standing still the whole time. She fell into the water, douche to the broken boat. the white shark dived into the water again, preparing for another attack.
Harley grabbed onto a plank to float. Not for long, the shark was on its way. Her head was empty, she was completely drowned. There was no resistance coming from Harley. Our woman had accepted her fate, waiting to be eaten. From nowhere, the shark was in front of her face with a deadly jaw. Again, from nowhere, a killer whale jumped out of the water and swallowed the shark alive. As the whale fell, water was splashing everywhere, pushing Harley away from her current position. She was unconscious for a long time. Harley later found herself stranded on an island. She knelt and begged the god for saving her life. From that day, no one has ever seen Harley. Some people said she was eaten by the whale. Some said she was killed by the native. Maybe she blended in our society and lived until today. The existence of Harley is still a mystery, waiting to be found.
Thank you for listening.